Welcome back to Time 544. Well, 2 years ago today, Facebook launched Marketplace. Now, nearly 71 million people are buying and selling used items on the platform. Facebook is implementing new features today to make exchanges easier and safer for users. This morning, the company is announcing the ability to rate buyers and sellers, helping people make more informed decisions on who they are buying from and selling to. Facebook hoping this helps in preventing scams like paying for something and never actually receiving it, or what happened to one man in Texas who was robbed at his home and his wife found his stolen property listed back on the marketplace.
She called me and she's like, someone selling my stuff.
We use artificial intelligence to determine whether the items and the people that are using Marketplace are safe.
Facebook says artificial intelligence is also incorporated into the posting and browsing process with automatic photo editors, suggestions, and product recommendations. So a good question this morning is, do you use the Marketplace, you guys?
I haven't yet.
Have you bought anything?
I bought things on Craigslist and I bought things on Nextdoor, you know, the neighborhood website, but not Marketplace. But it's all kind of the same deal.
It's all kind of
the same
similar to
thing.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
You have to, go out, check it out. Maybe vet it out a little bit. I bought a couch, which I know sounds gross.
Really? I bought a couch too. I did too.
Did you steam clean it?
I did. Well, no, I bought my dad.
I didn't steam clean
I just put it in my basement. Yeah.
All right,
So we're
So-
gross. All right. Well, we want to know the strangest thing you guys have bought on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to share some of the oddities coming up on our Facebook Live right after sunrise. So use the hashtag Sunrisers to let us know.
That should be good. I hear there's used mattresses for sale too if you're looking for a new one.
I got one of those too. It was a buy one, get one.
Wow.
Really.
Yeah.